Bing, we're live. Thomas is going first. Agile Ventures. What's up, Thomas?
Not much.
Okay. Yeah, that it?
That's the report on my side. No, but so yes, I'm just preparing myself mentally to be the spokesperson for Agile Ventures today,
right,
on your Jamboree. Right? That's
yeah,
today.
I think we're doubling up, and what I would say that we should be doing is like there are. I feel that there are.
I was thinking about the haircut and everything, so don't tell me that I'm not necessary.
Well, you're absolutely necessary, but what I'm saying is I think we can have each other's back. Like I think there's effectively I see there being two Agile Venture projects which are related but separate, or two key Agile Venture projects. The one being a site which is aimed at developers, right, and the other one being the site which is aimed at charities. And so, I mean, we've got to find better code words for them. But I would say that there are effectively two projects there that people could work on. One is, working on the existing site or upgrading the existing site to be better for developers. The other one is, a separate site which is like a showcase for charities and is like focused on charities. So,
yes. So I would say let's ask the maker students to work on the charities thing, because diving into the existing code base is a very, very hard thing to do, and we also don't know whether we want to keep it or if we want to do something new. I would say that from my perspective, the way I see it, that what we are in total agreement about is that we need something to showcase for charities what the hell Agile Ventures is about, and some sort of an onboarding process for them, and also a payment process, and etc. So if we were to ask maker students to do something for us, I would say that would be the charities thing.
Yes, although I would say that I think that there's also something we could ask them to do would be a prototype of a new site, not using any of the existing code, but being like, I think that there are two projects there. And this is, I mean, in some ways where, I guess I have a particular vision for the charities site. So it makes sense that I would, present that. I think you have strong feelings about the, the Agile Ventures site, like for developers. So, I mean, it doesn't mean that you need to necessarily be the project manager, but as an Agile Venture stakeholder, you would say, we want to redo our site. Here's the existing site. Forget about that code base. What we're looking for is a prototype of the experience for Agile Venture developers, the new thing. And then you would kind of be the client for that site, if you know what I mean.
All right. Gotcha.
So what I'm imagining that we would do is that, like, you might go first and you say, well, hey, we've done all this stuff with Agile Ventures. We've got this great site. We've got a lot of functionality in there. We had a lot of use out of it. However, it's got big. We haven't got so many people working on it anymore. We're thinking about a restart. We'd love you guys to do a prototype for us. And then that's one thing. And then I say, right. And by the way, we have another project, which is, for me, which is like, we'd love to have a site for charities. And so I would imagine you go first. And you'd have 5 minutes on that, and then I would go second, and I'd have 5 minutes on my charity idea thing. Yeah, does that make sense?
Cool. It makes sense.
Yeah, and then we've got Justin Deringer is going to present his Sarai thing from New York or wherever he is, and Rachel should be coming in to present LocalSupport. So we've got 4 things. So there you go.
Yeah. All right. That's it. Then that's a plan.
So if that's your Agile Venture stuff from your side, I'll just mention that if you wanted to. Yeah, you're up to date with where I am. The one student noticed that I'd linked these Akamai CDN links in and they hadn't worked, and I'm just going through and fixing it and redoing that video linking with Vimeo iframe embeds, which I seem to have managed to get to work in edX Studio. So that's that's quite pleasing. I guess there are issues that come up from the homeworks, which I have revised. I've created a new pivotal tracker for the students to sign up for. Their assignment this week is to try and join an Agile Venture Scrum and take part in a vote on a story. And I think it's ironic, this time last year when we were doing it, or whenever, there was a lot more activity. And so it may be a little bit, I don't know. I mean, I'm going to be doing, trying my best over the next 5 or 6 days. I mean, what I would encourage you to do, if you have a spare iota of a moment, is just check the stand-up times that I have left in the, in the homework. I mean, I would say just have a look at the homework and the stand-up times that I'm pointing to, and remove anything that you think is not being covered, or add some things in that you think are being covered. And maybe we'll have a few additional faces coming through the Agile Ventures Hangout saying, hey, I want to vote on a story. I mean, I'll lead them through to start voting on, LocalSupport and stuff. But I mean, if you're catching people, you may want to say, things are a little bit inactive at the moment. Let's just have a chat about this, that, and the other.
We can always find some stories in like Take Me Away project, at least to vote on. We don't necessarily need to work on them later after they've been voted, but there's definitely a lot of stuff that we can discuss, you know. So
right. Although, of course, remember that the assignment for the following week is to work on a story. Ideally, the one that
they can work on it. No problemos. I mean, there are stuff. I mean, you know,
there's stuff that needs doing, that's cool. I think that's
you know, nothing needs to be done because it's you know, fairly dead. But I mean, there are stuff in the icebox that could potentially.
There's stuff that would be interesting to have people's input on and things. Yeah, no, cool. I think I just wanted to make sure that the nature of the homeworks for this week were. Maybe you'd already mentioned them.
It won't be irrelevant, you know. The stories that will be voted on and also worked on later are like features that, you know, we actually agreed upon that it should be in Take Me Away project, but then we kind of. You know,
we've got similar ones for local support. So I mean, I think, you know, I mean, my key worry is just that, particularly for people in the US, the times of the stand-ups that we're running are not necessarily convenient for them. I mean, I'd love them to be. I mean, it'd be great if Zhao and Raul might take initiative to run stand-ups at other times. We'll see. We'll just see how it goes. But so, are you in a position to do an email to just notify the release for that if you wanted to?
Yes.
And what I'd say is, if you do it, if you just pop in there that blurb that we got from Armando about, especially from Jonathan, about Mentiv, just to, I mean, I put it in the Slack channel, but would be great if that just went out to the broader cloud.
All right. I'll just make a note. Mentiv, yes.
Yep. All right.
Yeah. I turned them down. I told them that I don't have time to do it.
You certainly don't. Yes, I'll forward you the email that came from Jonathan, just so you've got the text. And so then that's kind of, I think that's about the size of it. Of course, Charity Jamboree coming up. No local support client meeting tomorrow. But I think are we covered?
We are, and I need to take off.
Yeah. Okay. Well, say hi to the Makers Speaking folks for me, and have a great day. All right. Bye for now.
Bye. Take it easy. Cheers.
Bye.